1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ali Ahmed. First, the headlines. Planning Minister says coronavirus cases are on decline in the country, primarily due to nearly 60% reduction in positivity. National Assembly was informed today that Pakistan is fully facilitating Sikh yatris from India to visit Kartarpur to perform their religious rituals. Pakistan has told United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva that India is using severe communications restrictions in occupied Kashmir as a policy tool to hide its illegal actions. Pakistan has become a permanent member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization Youth Council. And now the news in detail. Planning Minister Asad Umar says that there has been decline in coronavirus cases in the country, primarily due to a nearly 60% reduction in positivity. In a tweet, he said that some people are saying that cases are down only due to the testing reduction. The minister explained that if positivity rate had been over 22%, which was in mid-June, the 24,262 tests done yesterday would have had resulted in 5,500 cases. But the actual number of cases yesterday was 2,145. National Assembly was informed today that Pakistan is fully facilitating Sikh yatris from India to visit Kartarpur to perform their religious rituals. Parliamentary Secretary for Interior Shaukat Ali told the House during question hour that there may be reduction in the number of Sikh yatris from India due to COVID-19, but there is no obstacle from Pakistani side in their way to visit the revered site. The Parliamentary Secretary said Sikh yatris are allowed to visit Kartarpur without any visa. However, they are bound to bring their valid Indian passport for immigration clearance as per MOU signed between Pakistan and India. Shaukat Ali said that the list of Sikh pilgrims is provided by the Indian authorities 10 days in advance, which is shared with the relevant institutions for security and verification. Upon their approval, the Sikh yatris are allowed to visit Kartarpur. Pakistan has become a permanent member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization Youth Council. This was announced by Special Assistant on Youth Affairs Usman Dar in a video message today. The Special Assistant said this could be possible due to Prime Minister Imran Khan's initiatives for youth, including the establishment of Youth Council and Kamyab Jawan and Hunarmand Pakistan programs for welfare of the youth. He said Pakistani youth will now be able to represent their country at SCO Youth Council meetings and its exchange programs. He said they will also take part in the skill development programs of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Youth Council. At the United Nations, Pakistan says India is using severe restrictions as it imposed on communications in occupied Kashmir as a policy tool to hide its illegal actions. During an interactive debate in Geneva-based 47-member United Nations Human Rights Council, Ambassador Khalil Hashmi said today Indian occupied Kashmir represents a classic case where self-professed largest democracy has defiantly violated long-standing principles of international law. The Council was debating a report of United Nations Special Rapporteur on contemporary forms of racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia, and related intolerance. Ambassador Hashmi backed Special Rapporteur's call to political leaders and parties to condemn racist hate speech and hold all perpetrators accountable for incitement to hatred and acts of violence. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops arrested over a dozen youths from different areas of the territory. The troops launched cordon and search operations in several areas of Pulwama, Shipaiya, Islamabad, Kupwara, Baramulla, and Bandipur districts. China says that the United States' move about the Hong Kong would only damage United States' interests while having little impact on Hong Kong. Beijing's liaison office said in a statement that no external force can block China's determination and confidence to maintain national sovereignty and security for Hong Kong's long-term prosperity and stability. In Afghanistan, 8 Taliban were killed during clashes with security forces at Daulatabad district of Balkh province today. According to district governor, 8 security forces personnel were also killed and over a dozen injured. Pakistan Cricket Board and Pepsi have announced a one-year extension as principal partner of the Pakistan men's national cricket team for all 3 formats. The partnership will run initially until June 30, 2021. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk. And for the live video streaming of our bulletins, visit the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.